Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. Okay, so I just got inspired to do like my second big download, or a realization, I guess. I like to listen to music. I do multiple different things when I go into getting these downloads to make sure that they're not corrupted, all right? So anyways, it's very beautiful. I felt like I need to come on. I need to explain to everybody what the 5D Christ consciousness is, all right? Because I wanted to tell you guys, you'll hear me talk about the 5D Christ consciousness, and to me that is where you finally have came out of this 3D matrix. You have finally realized your self-control, that you are one with the universe, divine source, God, our creator, right? You're not separate from God, source, divine. And that's why I always say God, source, divine. Okay, because we are all one. Energy is within everything and everyone. Everyone does not realize how much of a construct everything really is, that we're so fit into this matrix, right? This 3D world. They're taking our power away and putting us into this 3D, and it's like an illusion of mind control, and they're not letting us assess all of our abilities, all of our powers, that you very much can create the life that you dream and desire. And you don't believe me? Watch me, because you know what? I'm going to do everything that I want and desire, and you're going to watch it happen. And that's probably when this platform is going to get released or whatever, because I know that I've been building this platform and that is going to be released for everybody to see. So I've been hidden in plain sight. I've had this vision or whatever, but I've had to work very hard to get here. Because it's like, even though you're going to see me rise up in the power that I hold and everything, you're not going to really, I wasn't aware of it. I had to find it. I've just known that I've had this divine life path, purpose, and mission. I knew to not get conformed to the Bible and all of that. Because see, to me, everyone's like, Crystal, what religion are you? I'm like, I don't have one because I'm open to everything. I've always said that. And I know a lot of people get together and their beliefs and everything. And it's very beautiful to have people come together and have a belief and all of that. But I've just always known that, to me, religions are a certain areas, and then there's spirituality. It's is everything to me, because it's the ocean. I've always known as spirituality, and to me religion is fish bowls. It reminds me the movie of Finding Nemo or Finding Dory, where the fish is inside a bowl inside the ocean, and it's limited within that. It can't be free to explore, to know, that we are such magical beings. Why does everybody how is it we've gotten so mind controlled in knowing that? If you just look at the human body, how amazing it is, and how intricate, and how everything is just created, right? What made you think, our bodies are meant to self-heal, to regenerate and all of that? They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that sound healing can heal your body, that every single thing that we need to heal our bodies is here on earth right now. Everybody realizes that all of this stuff that we are man-making, that we are creating, is to control us. All of the food is fucking poisoned that is in prepackaged stuff. Why do you guys think that you can eat something that is sealed up in a package that has chemicals in it to stop it from spoiling? Why do you think that you can eat that months later and it's not going to be bad for your body? Why do you think that you can drink carbonation and things like that and soda that can eat rust off of car batteries and stuff like that? How is that okay for your body? I just don't understand why people just think that stuff is okay. I've always just used my common sense and known that was not okay, that there's more to things. It's just like smoke and mirrors. I guess because I've been so stubborn, right? I got a lot of Leo in my chart, that if I'm showed one thing, I'm like, why? Okay, I'm being shown this. Well, what's really why they showing me this? Because I've known better than that. I've known that it's just ridiculous that you have to be separated from your family to go work, to be away from your family, and then put your children in daycare, to have strangers and raise your children, or in schools. And in the schools, they're just teaching everybody, limiting them. They're not teaching them about astrology. They're not teaching them about numerology. They're not teaching them about the ancient practices and the medicines, all of that stuff, right? I knew I was different when I was a little girl. I remember I went to my mom one time. It's really little, and I had asked her, I'm like, Mom, why are there doctors? I remember asking. She's like, what do you mean, why are there doctors? And I'm like, well, why do they cut people open? I remember I had asked her that, you know, and like surgeries and things like that, because we've taken it way too far. Like, I understand, like, yeah, us healing or like sewing up things like that, but not cutting out organs and replacing it and all. Like, no. It's just, it's gotten so far out of control, just like all of the medicines. Like, I'm one where I just, if I'm sick, I go drink a different variety of different types of juices and things like that, you know, and uptake, and just like I do not go take medicines and things like that. There's all sorts of natural healings and things like that. Just like if you have a fever, you go take lukewarm bath, things like that. You equal out your temperature, things like that. You know, giving yourself medicine to then block your body from fighting off something is lowering your immune system. Medications that people take, you know, I've just take a medication to block something that your body's telling you have a problem with. Things like that. So anyways, I'm getting way too off in this download, but see, Christ consciousness. So to me, that's where you're not separated from divine source. God, the creator, our universe. We are all one. We're not separate from that, right? So everybody's been so mind controlled, like the Bible and the everything. I know there's more to it than that, and I know that the Bible was put here, right? And I'm not saying the Bible is not true, because I do believe in like the commandment, all of that stuff. Like, yes, because that's following like the laws and of love and light and all of that. But the ending, I always knew that. So where in the ending does it talk about where we start to save Earth? The destruction and all of that. No, that's not the end of it. Right? It's not. If we put the ending in there, because we're us light workers, star seeds, earth angels, we're here healing Earth from the inside out. We knew that was always the plan, right? I've always known that. I had a mission to save Earth. So we wouldn't put that in there. The enemy would in fact know that, would see that. Right? And it's also a test, because this is where we test the souls, the good, the bad. Who is going to have their faith? Who is going to release, let go of all of the hurt, all of the heartache, everything from the past, be open to love and light, and to trust, and to raise your vibration, and to come up with 5D. For those that can't, then you get to stay for what's to come. And there very much is stuff to come, because all of this evil, it's coming down. I've already been telling everybody about all the fake prophets and all of the fake spirituality and all of the black magic and the witchery and all of the Luciferian and all of that. No, that's not going to be able to awaken and come to this 5D Christ consciousness. It's not going to be able to rise up away from all of this. So anyways, this is the time where you really need to start letting go. If you're in a low vibrational energy, you better drop that off. You better let it go, whether it's fear, anxiety, worry, sadness, hurt, heartache, whatever it is, let it go, because that's all low vibrational. That's where the devil has control of you. You need to be in high vibration. And how you get there is you start being grateful and thankful, and start doing things that excite you and things that make you happy, and start cherishing your life on earth, and start being, you know, a beautiful soul, right? Start doing things that make you feel inspired, that are going to inspire others. Start doing things that are of love and light. Start giving, start helping, start doing some things. This is the time now. Very much is. So, anyways, that's what I had on it. This is definitely the Great Awakening. Guys, if you don't realize that we're at the end times, I just did a video that the Antichrist is already here. We've been battling him. That's the Luciferian energy. That's all the devil and the control, and it's within the 3D matrix. Very much is. You're already being manipulated and mind controlled over the foods, over the news, over the phones, all of this stuff, the apps, everything just keeps you in fear, keeps you in. When you're in fear, you're not in God, Christ, consciousness, energy. You're not trusting God at all if you're in fear, really. So everybody wearing those masks, everybody in fear, everybody watching the news and all of that stuff, like, oh my gosh, everybody wake up out of this matrix. But I get it. Strong mind control. Yes. You know, because they put it in our food. And then they do all this stuff, and don't even get me started with the vaccinations and all of that. but I'm just saying, like, wake up, start thinking outside the box. Stop thinking that because you're shown something that's the way it really is. Why are they having you here? Because they don't want you to see what you have access to over here. So as you start to raise your vibration and get into this Christ consciousness energy, and you start to get into peace and harmony, you start to realize that you're in control of your own emotions and your soul, and nobody can have that. So if you don't want the devil to try to take that from you, that's what you need to work on balancing out so you can come up with the 5D Christ consciousness, right? All right, guys, that's what I had for you. Definitely like, share, subscribe, check out more readings. You might want to check out the one down below that I did, right? All right, guys, bye.